Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I am sorry to be a few minutes late. This is Michelle Salcho and welcome to today's Facebook Live. I have a bunch of notes down here that I'm going to show you in a few minutes, but I have some reminders, but I had card classes yesterday. We did birthday cards and Christmas cards, and for the Christmas cards we played with some products that have actually already retired. And then for the birthday class, we played with some products that I think are going to retire. I know we did in Thursday's class. Everything we played with on Thursday's class is retiring, which is a little sad, but it's, we got cool things coming, and that's part of the excitement of this week for demonstrators. So, I'm going to switch the view and then make sure that I am where I think I am. Actually, maybe I'll do that first. So bear with me a second while I jump over to the business page. Yep, and it's there. Okay, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and do that thing I'm not supposed to say out loud. The S-H-A-R-E evidently has become a naughty word in the Facebook world, and demonstrators and such are having their videos removed if they ask people to do such things. So that's okay. This was me doing it for myself to the group as well. So I'm a little late because Hazel came over today. Her mom is having to work a lot of overtime right now, and she wasn't ready to nap. So the mess on the floor behind me, I hope I don't step on anything and get hurt, because she's been playing behind me in the floor, and she's not in here right now, so I don't think we're going to hear her. She's actually with my mom outside playing, and it's a lovely day. It's kind of hot and stuffy in here. Maybe that's just because I've been out there. But, all right, let me see if I can shine the camera down, and gosh, I struggle with this. I keep saying I'm going to practice and get better, and I continue to. All right, I'm just gonna try it, and it'll take me a couple. Well, maybe I got it. Okay. So, but if I do that, yeah. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what I really wanted to do. Okay, so here are all of my notes. First, host code for the next several weeks. J3SCVGYG. That's important because right now we have 5 colors that will retire at the end of May, and they are while supplies last. And that's this beautiful ribbon. I love this ribbon. And I love these colors. I'm a little sad to see them go, which is why partly that they are right here. So Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist, Tranquil Tide, Fresh Fig, and Powder Pink. You may have seen that I have offered, today is the very last day to register for the class to go. It is this abstract impressions featuring the in colors. Right? So these lovely cards. So here's the Powder Pink and the Lemon Lime Twist. Fresh Fig, dadgum, Tranquil Tide, Berry Burst, and Fresh Fig. Now, of course, you can mix up the colors however you'd like. All the supplies, you have 3 options, actually. Let me try this again. There are 3 options for this class to go. One option includes the supplies, okay? So everything that you need will come in a packet to you. So a ribbon of each color, 5 envelopes, 5 card bases already cut and scored, 5 card layers already embossed with the basket weave, right? 5 vellum layers, then 5 white pieces for you to do your stamping on, and 5 layers for behind it. So that's the card base, the embossed layer, the vellum, the stamping layer, the mat behind it, and the ribbon. Okay, that's option 1, is to get all of the supplies for you to make these beautiful cards, and includes the envelopes. And don't forget to stamp your envelopes, right? So that option is $20, and you place your order. Then, and also the tutorial. Okay, the tutorial comes with that, and it will be emailed to you right away. Might need a little time to get the supplies ordered and then prepped and sent to you if you order the kit of supplies. You can order just the tutorial for $15, and we'll tell you how to make these lovely cards. Right? Give you all the dimensions and such, and the instructions, what to do first and second and third. The other option is to get all of the supplies, the tutorial emailed to you, and add in the stamp set. Right? And this stamp set, I meant to look it up already. So this is Abstract Impressions, and it is carrying over to the new catalog. Oh, dadgum. I'm sorry. I meant to already look at this so that I could tell you what a great value is. Okay, so yeah. So this stamp set is a photopolymer stamp set. It's $26, right? So let's do the math here. For $20, you can get the supplies sent to you and the tutorial. Shipping's already included. That's $20. For $15, you can get just the tutorial emailed to you. But for $46, we'll send you all of this. Shipping's already included. So what a bargain is that, right? $26 is the cost of the stamp, $20 for the supplies and the tutorial, $46 gets you all of it. So that is quite a great deal. But hurry, because today or tomorrow is the last day to order. So leave me a comment here. I'll be glad to get the details to you if you haven't seen the email registration or the posting on the Facebook page. So that's the Abstract Impressions in class for the to-go class for April. In May, the to-go class is a punch art class. So I've got, I think it's four projects that all punch art. So if you're a punch art junkie, if you have the vision to see things that happen with shapes, then you don't want to miss this. There's an airplane. There's a little golf scene. Dadgum, what's the other one? Okay, can't think. Those are my two favorites. So those are the ones I can think of right away. So anyway, that's April class, Abstract Impressions, last chance. Don't miss it. That's a great bargain. And the tutorial will be sent right away to you. May is going to be punch art. Lots of new things coming in May as well. This is when you're going to pick up your new catalog at the classes in May. So don't miss out. This week, we're going to be able to pre-order. Demonstrators are able to pre-order from the new catalog. Not everything in the new catalog, but a select section. Darn. We're going to be order from a pre-selected set of products in May. New demonstrators joining my team, joining any Stampin' Up! Team in May, can actually choose from those pre-order of products in their kit. So that's pretty darn cool. I'm adding a Girls' Night Out class series. I'm going to do that on a Thursday. So it's the second Thursday of each month. Will be Girls' Night Out. So the first one is going to be May 9th. Look for more details quickly about that event. The second Monday of every month is my team gathering. We all get together at my house and we learn some techniques and we do some stamping together. We have a great time. Love to have you join us there. On Thursday the 16th, third Thursday, we're back to the third Thursday. Holy Week messed us up, and no, that sounds all crazy. No, because of Holy Week, we changed the class time, but we're back to the third Thursday in May. That's all occasion classes. 4 designs, you make 2 of each. Your cards are free with a purchase that evening or with a flat fee of $50. Your first class is always free. On Saturday the 18th, we'll do birthday cards again, as well as Christmas cards. So let me show you the Christmas cards that we made this Saturday. So we made this darling card. Now this is using the Softly Falling embossing folder. This is retiring. Snow, cut these out with large letters. These are retiring. Now, I have a buy one, get one sale when products retire, 1st of June. However, I'll go ahead and tell you, I will not be selling my large letter framelits. So they will not be included in the sale. If you want them, order them quickly because they'll likely sell out. The Little Spirited Snowman, that was in the holiday catalog, and he has retired. But we used him, and we used some shimmer paint on the letters themselves. So super cute little card there. Then this really sweet and simple card, let me see, uses gray granite and coastal cabana. The snowflakes were from a limited release suite that came out, gosh, I want to say last August, but that might not be right. And I can't think of, Snow is Glistening is the name of the stamp set, but the name of the framelits, I can't recall. But it's really cool. Every once in a while we get a set of products that are available for 1 month only or while supplies last. And there is one in May. It's going to be called Everything is Rosy. And May 1st, for demonstrators and customers alike, have an opportunity to get this suite. There's some ribbon, there's some die cuts, there's some foil paper, there's designer series paper, there's a stamp set. I don't even know if there are framelits in it or not. I can't remember. Anyway, the suite is $80, has a ton of products in it. So if you're interested in that, don't delay. Use this host code and order yours on May 1st. All right, so we used the Christmas Punch Box stamp set for the Sending Christmas Wishes. Used our markers to get the 2 different colors there. Used a little silver foil behind it. This punch was included in that punch box. And of course the stitched shapes for the square. So really simple, sweet card there. This card I just love. I didn't even order the Candy Cane Lane stamp set bundle punch until after it was announced that it was going to retire. But I saw some really cute projects with it and had to have it. So, there's the Candy Cane Lane stamp set and punch. We used for the candy canes, the stitch shape for the oval, layering ovals for the scallop behind it, the softly falling embossing folder. The designer series paper here was from the Santa's, was it called Santa's Workshop? Signs of Santa, something like that. And then the Baker's Twine was from the holiday catalog as well. And actually this Baker's Twine is on the clearance rack right now, so don't miss out on it. So this card, we actually didn't use retiring products on it. This uses Winter Woods stamp set and the braided twine, which is also going to be in the new catalog. Now the Joy, that is from that, picked that up from the Snow is Glistening stamp set, which is the same bundle that I got the snowflakes from for here. But anyway, stamped twice for the trees, added the Joy, a little label punch, Mary Merlot, some beautiful cards, and we had a good turnout for that class. So I think that going forward we have Christmas cards every month from now until November. We usually don't have a Christmas card class in December, but come and make Christmas cards with us from now until, if you make 8 cards every month from now until November, you'll have a pretty good stash built up when it's time to send your cards out. You could actually be addressing them as you make them. That'd be kind of fun too. So those were the Christmas cards. This card is one that we made in the birthday class. You'll notice my little scribble of instructions on the back. That kind of helps me and my my attendees. Well, they have to be able to read my handwriting now, don't they? But this one was a little hard to explain in writing, so let me show you. So this is a beautiful way to use your designer series paper. And I've done this with Christmas paper, I've done this with birthday paper, I do this a lot. One, because it's easy, but it's different, and we like different sometimes. So the card just slides in like this. Okay, and the rest of it is designer series paper, and I decorated my envelope to match. So how do you do this? So let's do one. And we're going to make it a little different, but we are going to pull out this beautiful paper. The paper is called Tea Room Specialty Designer Series paper, and it is in the annual catalog, and it is just beautiful. So let's find a different pattern for this one. This is my favorite. The favorite card that I made. Let me see if I can lay my hands on it. Yeah. This was actually my favorite card with the Coastal Cabana ribbon and print on the paper and the enamel dots. I just loved it. So just had to share that. Sorry. Little squirrel moment when I saw that paper. But lots of patterns here. This is the one on the card I have right here. But I want something different this time. Love the little bees. I haven't actually used that paper yet. I've got quite a bit of it. The butterflies, we used this paper in class. This really pretty paper. And I think we're back to the beginning. So I think maybe this is the paper that we'll use. Okay, let me set this aside. So let's do all of our cutting first. Grab tissue on over here. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to grab my trimmer. Now you've probably already heard that our trimmer is going to be discontinued, not going to be available in the new catalog. We actually won't have a trimmer available for some period of time. Now before I cut this, I need to look at my paper and see if there is anything directional about it. As you can see, the paper that I used the first time, we had stems coming down, so I wanted to make sure all my stems were vertical and not horizontal for my card. And there are some butterflies in the background here, but they're not really directional. They are flying in all directions. I don't think that the flowers are necessarily directional either. So I am first going to cut right off a 4-inch strip. Now I do love my trimmer. I use it a great deal. So, but I know, I have total faith that whatever Stampin' Up! Brings us next is going to be even better. So I need to score this. Now again, let's talk about this. This is the front piece of my card. Okay, so it becomes the short piece, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 inches off because I need this to be 4 by 10. And then I will save this piece and maybe do a little decorating on the inside with it. Okay, now which piece do I want to be here? So it could come like this, or it could come like this. And I actually think I like this best. So from here to the score, so I'm going to line this piece up at 5 1/4 on my trimmer. So 5 1/4, and I'm going to score. Right. This paper is not really thick paper, so I am not really pressing like I would with a piece of cardstock. And then I need a score line at 1, and that's going to be the piece that I fold over. Okay, so 5 1/4, and then 1 inch this way, and then it just folds just like this. Okay, so that's our designer series paper. We need our back, our base to this card. It's just a normal size. It is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So you get 4 bases per piece of cardstock. And the inner piece, let me just make sure I got this, I've done the math in my head correctly. It should be 5 by 3 3/4. So I've got a piece of vanilla, and I'm going to cut it 5 by 3 3/4. Now, one of my class attendees yesterday shared with me that your blade for your trimmer can actually be sharpened by a really fine grit sandpaper. I've never tried that before, but blades are something that I think they're going to be available again tomorrow, but they may not last long. So we're going to want to protect our blades as much as we can, because we don't know how long it'll be before we have a trimmer. All right, I think that's our cutting, except for a couple things. This is copper foil, and I'm going to go ahead and punch a starburst with it. The starburst punch, I'm pretty sure this punch is carrying over, but a lot of the circle punches are not going to carry over. And I'm kind of sad. I mean, we have some beautiful framelits for the layering circles and the stitch shapes and such, but it's really just so quick and easy, like right now, for me to grab the punch and punch out. So for my buy one get one sale, my circle punches won't be in that as well. I'll be holding on to those. Okay, can you put that over there? Okay. I think I can get all of this out of the way as well. And the trimmer. So, oops. Okay. So here's my card. And my envelope. I did not bring an envelope over here. Oh well. Okay. So, went with a contrast here instead of something all monochromatic. So let's take a look at the ribbon choices I have. I have Calypso Coral, and I have I think I kind of like the Coastal Cabana for this, and then I'm thinking this will go here, and then we'll have something here. I've got a string somewhere. Alright. Anybody got a vote that they'd like to cast? Well, could do it either way. And as we both know, I've got 3 more strips that I could cut from that single sheet of Designer Series paper, or 2 more, sorry, 3 total. And I've got 3 more card bases in from that single piece of cardstock. So I could do it several different ways. But I'm going to go ahead this time and do the Coastal Cabana. And I believe that both of these ribbons are carrying over, which I'm excited about, because I like these ribbons a lot. I love this reversible granny apple green on the other side. And there's no adhesive down the sides here. Right? I want my card to actually slide in and out quite easily. I am going to put just a dot of adhesive on the flap. Well, let me move that a bit. And let me cut my ribbon. I think you're all familiar with, my cheater bow technique. I think I like cheater bow so much just because I like saying cheater bow so much. How about these awesome scissors? Stampin' Up! Used to carry these incredible ribbon scissors, and I did not get a pair when they retired. I did not act fast on that while supplies last. But when I promoted to gold, in March, my friend Carrie Blake had some hidden in her stash, and she thought that would be an excellent gift. And I gotta agree, it's a pretty awesome gift. And I'm just putting a little fast fuse over here. You could also use Scotch tape. I find that Scotch tape is rarely handy on my desk. I don't know if my kids still take it or how it disappears, but it just does. So I can go ahead and glue this down as well. Two fists in the Tombow on both sides here today. And I really like the Tombow for this because it gives me a few minutes to wiggle around and line up everything straight. So I should kind of get this off so that you can see, in case I have forgotten to share anything that I have written down, you can actually see it. I'm excited about these additions. Both of the masculine stamp sets, the Geared Up Garage and Best Catch from the Occasions catalog, have carried over to the annual catalog, and there's more masculine sets. So I thought that is the perfect time to introduce a masculine card class. So we'll do some different cards with that, or with those different stamp sets, and maybe a few others as well. Next month, I can promise you I've got to do something with Sheltering Tree, because now I didn't own Lovely as a Tree, and that stamp set is retiring after like 15 years in the catalog, and I never purchased it, but I love Sheltering Tree, and so I will be working with it before it retires. And if you don't have it, you need the stamp set. In fact, I just have to go grab it. Hold on. So this is Sheltering Tree, and it comes in this big stamp case. It's photopolymer, but it is actually 3 different sheets of stamps. So it has the tree branches, then the foliage. It has a bike, a swing, a rake. It has some like little snow. It has some little leaves that could have fallen. This little swoosh for making a grass bank and little grass blades of grass here. The sentiments in this gorgeous font: thinking of you, thankful for you, you warm my heart, and friendship is a sheltering tree. I love this. I've made sympathy cards, I've made birthday cards, I've made, I love, love, love this stamp set. And so it is definitely one that I would say if you don't have, you need. And since I've brought it up, I have to tell you where to find it in the catalog. It is on page 140. It's $25, and you'll find tons and tons of examples. It does not have a framelit that matches with it. Here you can see in this sample how they stamped on different color circles, and how cool is that with the hardwood? Okay, it might not be called hardwood, but planks, embossing folder on the layer behind it. So it's retiring. I'm quite sad about that. So let that go. Let it go. I watch way too much Frozen. I don't know if anybody watches Kelly Atchison, but she does. I love Kelly Atchison. She's a demonstrator in Wisconsin, let's say, and she does a video series called Wait What? And it's a technique, a quick tip. I love it. But my granddaughter is addicted to Frozen. We watch way, way, way too much Frozen. And there's a part of the movie where Anna has just met Hans, the 13th of a family of 13 boys, I think. Anyway, he's a prince from a neighboring community, and she tells him he's gorgeous or something, and then she says, "Wait, what?" I think of Kelly every single time I watch that. And I watch that video a lot. A lot, I tell you. Alright, so I'm just grabbing my ink pads from over here. And I grabbed Coastal Cabana and Calypso Coral. And I'm going to go ahead and go with Coastal Cabana. And this is going to be a tight fit. I'm afraid the L might not quite make it. But it's going to be close enough. This is a great thing about photopolymer, except for the fact that my head is going to be in the video here. Life is a beautiful thing. This is from Colorful Seasons, another great set, and don't believe it's retiring. I think you're safe with it. Of course, the chamois. Now, I have one chamois that I've cut into 4 pieces for working with my Stamparatus. It's very easy, but I kind of like it in 4 pieces, even just cleaning off my block like that. Alright. Now, on the first card that I did some decorating with around the corner, the stamp set. And I haven't done that on this one. But I did think that 2 inches might be a bit much for this. But maybe just 1 inch at the bottom. Okay, let's cut this down to 1 inch by 3 3/4 and let's see what we have. You know, I kind of want to save. Okay, bear with me a second. Yeah, okay, I like this. And then I said 3 3/4. Alright, so I just like the way those flowers were. So let's take a look at this. You know what? I should go ahead and put this in place. And I did a trick. Well, it's not a trick. I did something yesterday to prevent tragedy, like sticking my label. Oops. Okay. Because this is ribbon, and I don't think dimensionals really stick to ribbon very well, I'm going to do 2 when I don't really need to. And I could have overlapped that into the base. That would have been fine. Alright, let's see how we want. I don't really want much of it poking over the top. So if I put this up at the top, now that would be kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? And you could even slide it all the way up to the edge. That's really kind of pretty. Or if it was down at the bottom, then when you slid it out, it would be down here. I don't know. I think this is really different, so I'm going to put it up at the top this time. And then you could just add your message underneath it. Sometimes I actually stamp, like I might put a die cut or a punched flower here, and then the sentiment is actually across this part, which would end up being here, like this. So if this was a flower, then this might have the happy birthday greeting across here. lots and lots of possibilities here for this little fun. It's just a fun fold, but it's a great way to showcase this beautiful designer series paper because you actually get to see both sides. It's so pretty. So let me know what you all think about that. And then down here, of course, the schedule again that I told you about. The Masculine series begins Tuesday, May 21st. Robin says, hey. New catalog starts June 3rd, I believe it is. My buy one, get one sale will be held in June as well. The way that works is you shop from, you can either shop the retired products and then select an equal amount from the new catalog, or the other way around. Shop from the new catalog and then shop from the retired catalog. So if you pick out $30 in merchandise from one or the other, then for that included in that $30, you're also going to get new products. So you're going to end up with new products and retired products for one price of $30. I'll have a product share. I'm going to share the designer series paper and the ribbons and embellishments so that everybody gets a little bit. That way you can order your favorites from that sample. So you'll get 6x6 pieces of the paper. You'll get 2 or 3 yards of the ribbons. I've got to go through and see how to divide those up. But basically, we'll divide up into 4s. So 4 people will split a pack of designer series paper. 4 people will split a spool of ribbon or a set of embellishments. Usually, if they're divisible by 4 pretty easily. Then let's do an in-color club this year from June to October. Every month we spotlight one of the new in-colors. You get a pack of cardstock, you get an ink pad, an ink refill, a marker, and then something free for making that commitment for 5 months. All right? So guys, thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you liked the projects that we made. Don't forget, today is the last day, I believe it's today, is the last day to sign up for the Abstract Impressions class to go. I hope you love these cards. I sure do. They're beautiful. And the insides are, mine are blank. You can decorate yours as well. Make them whatever you want them to be. They can be birthday cards. They can be thank you cards. They can be just because cards. So have a great day, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's beautiful out. It's beautiful out here. I hope it is where you are as well. Take care. Bye-bye.